Disgaea 7 Complete is the definitive edition of Vows of the Virtuous, combining the base campaign, all previous DLC, and brand new post-game content into one massive package. Nippon Ichi Software once again delivers a strategy RPG that is both absurdly funny and endlessly deep. The story is set in Hinamoto, a demon realm inspired by feudal Japan. Once bound by the warrior code of Bushido, its people have now abandoned honor for greed and corruption. At the center are two unlikely leads: Fuji, a cynical, debt-ridden demon warrior who despises Bushido, and Pirilika, a wealthy and cheerful otaku obsessed with it. Their odd partnership drives the adventure, mixing comedy with heartfelt moments. As usual for the series, the writing leans into parody, sharp humor, and constant self-awareness, making the cutscenes entertaining instead of overwhelming. On the battlefield, Disgaea 7 Complete sticks to what makes the franchise iconic: turn-based tactical combat with incredible freedom. Units deploy from a single base point, and battles let you experiment with mechanics that push strategy into chaos. You can pick up and throw both allies and enemies, destroy colored geoblocks to alter tile effects, and even unleash transformations like jumbification, where characters grow to giant size for devastating attacks. Unlike more traditional SRPGs, every encounter feels like a puzzle box, encouraging creativity and exploitation of the game's absurd systems. Of course, the real hallmark of Disgaea has always been the post-game, and Disgaea 7 Complete leans heavily into this. After finishing the main story, new content opens up: the Nethertime Support Force campaign, which crosses paths with characters from past entries and lets you recruit Asagi as a playable unit. New Dark Assembly builds let you remove the stat caps entirely and activate Hell Mode for any character, breaking the limits of power progression. And standing above all is the new superboss, Rockshot's Ball, designed only for the most dedicated players willing to grind and strategize for hundreds of hours. This content is tough, time-consuming, and purely for die-hard fans, but it's exactly what makes Disgaea so addictive. This edition also bundles in the Season Pass characters, costumes, and bonus items that were paid extras before. That means you can jump straight into building a powerful team without missing content. The sheer amount of variety in units and skills makes the game feel practically endless. On the technical side, the Switch 2 version runs smoother than the original Switch release, with much faster load times and fewer performance hiccups. In handheld mode, it feels sharp and responsive, though when docked, it still doesn't quite match the clarity of PS5 or PC. Visually, it sticks to the colorful, exaggerated anime style that defines the series. The music and voice acting are equally strong, with a mix of rock, jazz, and traditional Japanese sounds that perfectly suit the game's chaotic tone. But despite all the positives, Disgaea 7 Complete comes with some drawbacks. The price is steep, around $70 or euros, for what is essentially an updated version of a 2-year-old game. There's no option to transfer your old save data, so veterans have to start from scratch. And the Western release strategy is strange. This complete edition is localized only for Switch 2, while the Japanese version was available on multiple platforms. For longtime fans who already invested in the base game, these choices can feel frustrating. In the end, though, Disgaea 7 Complete stands as the best way to experience this entry. The combination of its wacky story, flexible combat system, and endless post-game progression makes it one of the most compelling tactical RPGs on the market. For newcomers, it's a fantastic gateway into the Disgaea universe, easy to approach but deep enough to consume hundreds of hours. For veterans, it's less clear. Whether the new content and smoother performance justify diving back in will depend on just how much you love Disgaea. One thing is certain: if you enjoy strategy RPGs that embrace chaos, humor, and limitless power scaling, Disgaea 7 Complete will pull you in and may never let you go.